Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Michelle, and normally I post a new video every single Sunday on either my monthly budget report, my debt snowball update, or a motherhood lifestyle related video. But I'm officially going to be starting posting 2 videos a week now, and Sundays are going to be dedicated towards those kind of videos. And then Wednesdays are now going to be dedicated towards my weight loss journey. So if you've seen any of my previous videos, you would know that I am a mom of 2 boys. My oldest is going to be 4 in July, and my youngest is 10 months old now. He'll be 1 in June. So when I got pregnant with my first son, Liam, I was 134 pounds. And when I delivered him, I was 159. And after delivery, I did have a C-section with him. And after delivery, I got to, my highest weight was about 168. And so I tend to gain more weight after delivering my baby versus actually during the pregnancy. And it took me quite a while to lose that weight, but I was able to get down to, I believe, 145 was the lowest I was able to get down to. And then I slowly started putting some weight back on. And I was about 154, I believe, when I got pregnant with my second son. So you can look at my pregnancy updates, and I talk all about my weight in those videos as well. So I might be off a little bit. I might have been 151. I'm not 100% sure. I'm so sorry. But around 151 to 154, somewhere around there, when I got pregnant with my second son, and I delivered him at I believe I delivered him at 169. So with both pregnancies, about a week to 2 weeks after delivery, I lose pretty much all of the weight that I gained. However, I gain a ton of it back. I've officially reached my absolute highest weight that I have ever been, which is about 185, and I have become extremely insecure and unhappy with my body, the way it looks, the way I feel. I feel very out of shape, and I feel like I can't do a whole lot. It was very hard on me when I put on my old clothes and nothing fits. I had to buy new jeans. The ones I'm wearing currently are a size 11, and they're very stretchy, and they're still a little bit snug, and that's just not something that I'm used to. I've never been this heavy in my entire life. Growing up throughout my teenage years and everything, I was very, very small. I was 103 pounds going into my senior year in high school. It wasn't until I started driving and going out to fast food restaurants more that I started putting on a little bit of weight, but I was only about 120 pounds at my heaviest at that point, which was heavy for me then, but looking back, that's my goal weight. Anyway, as I'm getting older, I'm starting to put on a little bit more weight, and having kids definitely was not kind on my body. I'm trying very hard to be more body positive and just try not to be so hard on myself, because I did create 2 lives. That's pretty amazing. And any mamas out there, please, I know it's easier said than done, but please try not to be so hard on yourself. Your body is amazing. My sister just had her baby. He's about 7 weeks old now, and she's very hard on herself. And I look at her and I think, you just created a life. You look amazing. Don't be so hard on yourself. I wish you would see what I see. And so I know when it's yourself, it's a lot harder, because I definitely feel very insecure in my own skin, and that's something I want to change. The only reason it took me this long to start my weight loss journey is because I am still breastfeeding. For the most part, I'm exclusively pumping. I do have videos that I can link up here talking all about that if that's something that you're interested in. He does nurse at nighttime though, so I exclusively pump during the day and then nurse at night. But I've made it 10 months, so I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm so unhappy in my own skin that I really want to make a change, and I've made it 10 months of breastfeeding. That seems pretty good. My goal is to make it to a year, so I feel like even if I do start to lose some of my milk supply, I could probably make it 2 more months. But that's one thing with my body specifically. I know everybody's body is different, but anytime that I try to lose weight at all, I'll cut calories or just start exercising, my milk supply tanks. It's so bad. I went back to work in December, and I was pumping about 27 ounces a day on average, and it started to slowly go down, going back to work and everything. And I tried to lose weight once in, I want to say it was February. I started trying to lose a little bit of weight, and I cut down my calories, but I still made sure to have at least 1,800 calories a day, which is recommended for breastfeeding women. So I was having about 2100 calories a day, and my supply pretty much permanently tanked from about 27 ounces to about like 23 ounces. So I never was able to get it back to 27 after that. It completely like permanently stayed there. And I'm starting to work out a little bit more, trying to lose that weight, and I'm about 15 ounces a day. So my supply is definitely tanking, and I'm trying really, really hard to get it back up, but honestly, I don't think it's going to. But I still have some milk in the freezer, and I can still get by on what I have now. But it's time for me to focus on my body and trying to get my body to where I feel comfortable. So every Wednesday, I'm going to be posting videos on here, and I think I'm going to start, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to be doing these videos, so you might see them change week to week until I find a way that I like to do it. Also, please, if you think that I should do certain things or, you know, add certain things to these videos, please let me know. I'm very open to stuff like that, and I would love to know like the kind of stuff that you guys want to see. I'm trying to make this as motivating and positive as possible. So keep in mind that I am still breastfeeding, and I am trying to not lose my supply too much. So I am starting off very, very slow, I think until he turns about 1. So I'm not doing anything to my diet. I'm not changing any of the way that I eat, because I notice when I change the way that I eat, that's when my supply drops the most. So I'm keeping my eating habits the way that they are. They're not great. I'm not going to see the most results keeping my diet the way I am. However, I am going to add in a lot more exercise. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on mainly right now, is just adding in exercise. I did try to exercise 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, and I just get burnout and I'm too tired after work. So I work 4 days a week. I work 4 tens, and so I have 3 days off in a row, and on those 3 days off are the days that I'm going to be working out. So 3 days a week, I think is still pretty good, especially coming from someone who wasn't working out at all. So I think that'll still be really beneficial for me. Hopefully I can see some change slowly. We'll see. So I think in these videos, I'm going to do like a workout with me, where I'll film my workouts that I did over those 3 days. And then at the end, I'll do an update for my weight, my measurements, because I know a lot of times you can notice a bigger change on measurements versus weight because muscle is heavier than fat. I also did get this really cool new scale, and I'm going to be putting this in my videos as well. So the scale I got off of Amazon was only like $30. It's called Renpho. So it's like a smart scale. Basically, it has these little pads, these like metal sensor pads on the bottom, and you like line your feet up with it. And it sends, I guess, an electrical wave through your body, and it's able to read all of these different stats, like your water weight, your body mass index, your body fat percentage, your skeletal muscle mass, like all of these different things. And it's really cool. So it tells you like it's orange if you're overweight, it's red if you're obese, and it's green if you're, you know, good. So that's super interesting, and that's something that I think I could use as like a little tracker as well. It also tells you your metabolic age. I'll show you guys in a little bit when I show you my weigh-in portion. So I'm 26 years old, and I'll give you a hint. My metabolic age is much higher than my actual age. So that just goes to show you that my body is not working at its optimal point. So we're gonna try to change that. Okay, so now for the weigh-in portion of this video. So for my weight, I weigh 183.6. So since I got this scale March 31st, I've lost a total of 2.2 pounds. My BMI is 29.9. So I know BMI is not really the most accurate way to measure like one's fitness level, because it measures like muscle in there too. But the cool thing about this scale is that it shows you your body fat percentage. So my body fat percentage is 35%. That is red, meaning I am considered obese in my body fat percentage. My weight and BMI are orange, meaning I'm overweight in that area, but my body fat, I'm considered obese. My subcutaneous fat, which is the fat around my muscles, is at about 30.7%, which is pretty high. And then my visceral fat, which is the fat around like my heart and my other like organs, is at 12, which is still pretty high. So definitely burning fat is something I need to do. And my metabolic age, which is the age that my body basically thinks I'm at, is 31. My body thinks I'm 31 and I'm 26. So obviously that tells you I'm not in the best shape that I could be. So for measurements, I'm starting to do a couple different measurement areas. If you guys have any other ideas, maybe I'm missing something, let me know. So I did the upper thigh. If you have big thighs, you know, the part that like kind of rubs together when you walk. Yeah, I'm starting to like rip pants because the friction is rubbing together too much. I've never been at a point where that's like an issue for me, but I've gone through so many pairs of pants now because of this. So that's at 27 inches. And I also did like my mid thigh, which is at 21 inches. I measured my arm because I've noticed I have really big arms now. That's at 15 inches. And I'm also measuring like my butt and that's at 45 inches from, you know, all the way around. And then the largest part of my belly, which is the mom pooch, you know, right below your belly button, like that bigger area I'm measuring. And I'm trying to make sure I'm completely like normal. I'm trying not to make sure I'm not like sucking in whatsoever because I don't want to cheat myself. But that was at 41 inches. It's pretty big. Honestly, it does look like I am pregnant when I'm like not sucking in at all. That's definitely one of my biggest insecurities at the moment is, I mean, along with my double chin that I'm rocking, just because that's something I can't really hide. It's out in the open for everyone to see. But my belly is a huge insecurity for me. Biggest part of my belly, the mom pouch, is 41 inches. My waistline is 36.5 inches. And yeah, so that's everything that I have measured. Like I said, if you guys have any other ideas for me to do measurements or anything like that, any ideas at all, please let me know in the comments. Please try to be kind in the comments. This was something I was really hesitant on posting online. However, I haven't seen very many videos of like the actual weight loss journey process, and it is a journey. Like you don't get it overnight. I see a lot of videos on like, oh, this is how I lost 50 pounds or I lost 40 pounds in a month or something crazy like that. But I couldn't really find very many videos where you actually like take us along on the process with you. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. There was one girl I saw who is on a weight loss journey as well. Her name is April Lauren. She actually is the one that motivated me to start this journey here on YouTube. I think her videos are amazing. She's trying to lose 200 pounds, so good for her. So I don't think I mentioned in the beginning of this video, but I am trying to lose 65 pounds. My goal is to get from 185 to 120. So that's everything I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be posting a new weight loss journey video every single Wednesday. And also every single Sunday I post the budgeting / lifestyle related videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.